water.
Adesa, bring water, please.
Bring water.
Okay, so report reaching me and of course already trending on social media is that about 30 children has been reportedly unalived in a stampede that happened at the Islamic High School, Basharun, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. The event, of course, was a Christmas fun fair and giveaway organized by the Queen of Ooni of Ife, Queen Naomi. She was collaborating with one Amzat, who said is the owner of Agidigbo FM, still in Ibadan there, to have 5,000 naira giveaway for 5,000 kids at the Islamic High School, Basharun. However, things went out of hand, and first they had issues with dealing with the crowd because more than 5,000, some says even double of that, came to the venue. And then some persons slept, some traveled from other states, some persons even slept there. And then the crowd was not too much for the organizers to manage. And then the entry gate became a challenge. At some point, forcefully trying to force themselves into the place, a stampede happened, and over 30 children were unalived in that circumstances. A statement by the Oyo State government already confirmed the report, and then they say that they have taken the organizers, the primary organizers, into custody pending further investigations. While we want to blame it on lack of proper arrangement and planning for the event, again, it shows that there is hunger in the land. And where our brothers and sisters on the other side of the divide who belong to the All Progressives Congress and support the sitting president would not agree it is right there before our eyes. 30 children, 5,000 naira that cannot even buy just anything. For example, this same government claimed to have been sending unconditional packages to several families around Nigeria that nobody has testimonies of. But yet, a private citizen wanted to give 5,000 naira to 5,000 kids so that at least they could use that to have a good Christmas. Unfortunately, the most unfortunate of incidents. Imagine going to seek for 5,000 to have a better Christmas and now losing your children. Over 30 of them, over 30 from preliminary report, and it's quite devastating. There's hunger in the land. While this was going on, the sitting president was submitting his 2025 budget of over 40 trillion naira to the joint National Assembly, right? And then they were singing on your mandate we shall stand. I hear that the current Senate president, Godswill Akpabio, saying that Abuja has not turned to London. And good news though, good news, but there's hunger in the land. Children are buying because they were seeking for 5,000 that, as I talk to you now, cannot even buy to bath yam. It's unfortunate. It's Black Day, it's a money day, it's devastating, it's heartbreaking, it's unexplicable, something that I cannot even comprehend and put out to say how 30 because they wanted 5,000. And then this is a country that is blessed with abundant mineral and natural resources, a country blessed with all forms of capacity. Even if this country choose to become the #1 tourist destination in Africa, we've got the capacity to do that, let alone the availability of all forms of mineral, natural resources, and even human resources. Children with dreams, lofty dreams, all of them died in very avoidable circumstances because there is hunger in the land. Hunger. Some persons do not mind. They don't care as long as their ego is wrapped up. It's not a good thing to be happy about. I'm terrified, terrified. That could just be anybody. And saw some videos, very gory, very gory. I can't even share. Of course, I don't want to break rules. Some things are better left, better left on scene. It's a terrible sight, and you can go on social media, go on X, formerly Twitter, go check some of the very gory videos. You can only share pictures, and it's terrible, very terrible. May God help Nigeria. May God help us. May God save us from bad leaders and bad managers. Because the problem with the country is leadership and management of our resources. There are individuals who are going to bed having signed, stolen and embezzled public funds of billions of naira, whereas children in Bashoron, Ibadan, west of Nigeria, would go and stampede just to have access to 5,000. Anything you can do to save the future of your children and the future of your generation, do it. Do it. This country doesn't mean well for you. And forget all this drama these guys are putting together, all this noise. Unfortunately, some of the people that have been cursing and insulting people that are asking for better governance, they took their children there today. And it's not a good thing to be happy about. Sometimes I want to help people away from their ignorance. Take them literally. Sometimes I look at some persons in the comment sections of some videos or in the way they portray certain things. I really wish I can push you. But like my family pastors used to say, Reverend Akigbe, he said, when a man is drowning and he refuses to put his hands up, you cannot help him. You cannot help a drowning man whose hands are not up. A lot of these people are drowning, but they have their hands in their pocket because for them, they will drink poison as long as it is served with their ethnic class. It's unfortunate. It's terrible. It's black day for Ibadan, black day for your state, black day for Nigeria. Never would have imagined that a country like this will help us.